consistent, composed, dependable. He was a 12-time NHL All-Star, an Olympic gold medalist, and 7-time Norris Trophy recipient. He was a 4-time Stanley Cup champion, a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, and his career would span over 2 decades, all on the same team, not even once missing the playoffs. Standing at 6'1", 192 pounds, he's widely regarded as one of the greatest defensemen to ever play the game. Nicknamed the Perfect Human, number 5, Nick Lidstrom. Erik Nicholas Lidstrom was born on April 28, 1970 in Krillbo, Sweden, growing up in a middle-class family. At age 7, he started playing street hockey and fell in love with the sport. It wasn't long until he started to dream of playing in the NHL one day. Lidstrom's parents were in full support of this dream as they drove him from arena to arena while he was growing up. As a child, Lidstrom would steal apples from his neighbor's tree, not unlike how he would steal pucks away from his opponents, but he would turn it around pretty quickly. He would play tennis religiously, helping him practice his strength and endurance, and honing his hand-eye coordination. And it was these traits that would follow him throughout his career, separating him from his competition. Lidstrom moved away from home at the age of 16 to play for Skogsbo SK and then VIK Västerås, and he would never look back. In the 1989 NHL entry draft, Lidstrom was selected in the 3rd round, 53rd overall by the Detroit Red Wings. Back then, scouting in Europe wasn't as comprehensive, which explains why Lidstrom fell into the 3rd round. But it was the Red Wings who had the foresight, as they picked Lidstrom as well as Sergei Fedorov in round 4 and Vladimir Konstantinov in round 11, integral players that would make up the Detroit Red Wings dynasty for the next couple of decades. Before he joined the Red Wings, Lidstrom didn't really know much about them. Initially, he asked to wear the number 9, unaware that it had been retired by the team. He was then handed the number 5 instead, and he would not wear another number for the rest of his career. In his rookie season in 1991-92, Lidstrom stepped in right away and did not look out of place. He was partnered with Brad McCrimmon, who taught him to be prepared to work hard every single day, and it was this rule in which Lidstrom followed for the next 20 years. Nick Lidstrom excelled at reading the ebbs and flows of the game. He knew when to pinch and when to drop back, as he was an expert at calculating risk. He was neither the fastest nor the most physical player, but his positioning was unsurpassed. Lidstrom also analyzed the game exceptionally well. On defense, he was an expert at anticipating where the puck is going to be and intercepting passes. And on offense, he knew exactly when to make the pass and when to take the shot. When it came to the physical side of the game, he knew when to evade heavy hits and how to position his body to take the least amount of impact. It's no accident that throughout Lidstrom's 20-year career, he's only missed 46 games. Nick Lidstrom was a proven winner, but before he would win his first Stanley Cup, he suffered a heartbreak, being on the receiving end of a New Jersey Devils win in the 94-95 Stanley Cup Finals. What didn't kill Lidstrom made him stronger, and the Red Wings would go on to win consecutive Stanley Cups. Lidstrom was instrumental in the 96-97 Cup run. In the finals, the Red Wings were massive underdogs against the Philadelphia Flyers team that iced the Legion of Doom. Eric Lindros physically dominated his opponents all season long, and teams all over the league had no answer. But it was Lidstrom who completely and comprehensively neutralized him with his excellent gap control and transitional play, limiting him to only 1 goal in the series. In the following 97-98 Cup run, Lidstrom was once again essential to his team's success. In the playoffs, he would score 6 goals and 13 assists as the Red Wings defeated the Washington Capitals in the finals to capture his 2nd Stanley Cup. Lidstrom would continue to find success as the Red Wings continued to be Stanley Cup contenders for the next decade. In the 01-02 season, Lidstrom's Detroit Red Wings would win the President's Trophy with an eye-popping 116 points, finishing 15 points ahead of any other team. In the first round of the playoffs, the Red Wings lost the opening 2 games in the series, and just when they needed a hero, it was Lidstrom who stepped up, scoring a goal from center ice, and the Red Wings would win the next 4 games. Lidstrom would continue his strong play against the St. Louis Blues, the Colorado Avalanche, and Carolina Hurricanes to win his 3rd Stanley Cup. Recognized as the difference maker for the duration of the playoffs, Lidstrom was awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy as the most valuable player in the playoffs. Fast forward a few seasons to the conclusion of the 05-06 season, and longtime team captain Steve Yzerman had retired. There was really only one person with the demeanor and capacity to fill the void. Everyone looked to Lidstrom as he became the first European captain of the franchise. Lidstrom had opportunities to sign elsewhere, but he's always been thankful to the owner for his financial support all these years to become and stay as Stanley Cup contenders, so he wanted to repay that kindness. Lidstrom took hometown discounts to stay with the Detroit Red Wings, and it was this selfless personality that has endeared him to his peers as well as the fans. In the 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin, Lidstrom represented Team Sweden as an alternate captain as he scored the decisive goal in the 3rd period of the finals to capture the gold medal. With this, he became only the 17th member of the Triple Gold Club by winning the Stanley Cup, the World Championship, and the Olympic gold medal. In the 2007-2008 season, Lidstrom won his 4th Stanley Cup as the Red Wings defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins in the finals. With this, he became the first European-born captain in the history of the NHL to lead his team to a championship. Nick Lidstrom would end up winning the Norris Trophy as the best defenseman that season. Like a fine wine, Lidstrom got better with age. He went on to score his first career hat-trick at the age of 40. Furthermore, his 7 Norris Trophies over the course of his career came in his final 10 seasons, with his last one awarded at the age of 41. Lidstrom had achieved everything a hockey player would hope to achieve, and he had nothing else to prove. He retired in 2012 at the age of 41, ending his remarkable career, but not before becoming the Detroit Red Wings franchise leader in goals, assists, and points by a defenseman. Lidstrom reached the coveted 1,000 career points as a defenseman, while sporting a plus 511 career plus-minus in the regular season and the playoffs. He was simply better than the rest, being on the ice far more often for goals scored than against. Lidstrom would have his number retired by the Detroit Red Wings. No one will wear the number 5 again, because no one can wear it quite like Nick Lidstrom. Words that resonated with every single person in the stadium that night. Lidstrom would also be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame, finalizing his status as one of hockey's elite. Lidstrom's impact on the game of hockey is insurmountable, as he would influence a whole generation of defensemen such as Victor Hedman, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Aaron Ekblad. And he was a true gentleman of the game. In an era where physical play and cheap shots were rampant, he punished teams on the scoreboard instead and let his play do all the talking. Lidstrom was pure class. He took nothing for granted. In his retirement press conference, he thanked everyone who had an influence on him, even the water boy. Upon his retirement, Lidstrom bought a full-page advertisement thanking the city of Detroit for embracing him and his family throughout the duration of his career. Post-retirement, Lidstrom returned to Sweden with his family. He was hired as a scout for the Detroit Red Wings, as well as an advisor to Team Sweden. He has also spent time coaching his kids and establishing his own asset management company. Nick Lidstrom grew up in Sweden and left home as a teenager. Propelled by his dreams, he's had to learn quickly. His success did not come as a surprise to those who knew him, as he was known to be a creature of habit. He ordered the same meal day in, day out, had the same tape job on every stick, and it translated onto the ice. When he was that good at what he was doing, why change it? And it's with this I'd like us to learn from Nick Lidstrom. Humans are habitual creatures, and Lidstrom was certainly a master at it. He created positive habits that worked for him, and his ability to continue following them gave him his consistency. Experts say on average it takes 66 days in a row to build a habit. and Lidstrom worked on his for 20 years. What about you? Don't be afraid to get rid of bad habits, and don't wait till tomorrow to create good ones. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and would like to support the channel, it would really help me if you like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon!